What's happening, Wrestling Nation? Coach Kennelly here, and I'm doing a Division III NCAA preview for the wrestling tournament. It has a lot of Wisconsin flavor, but I'll give some picks at the end. I have a very in-depth article if you're really interested on Rockfin through WI Wrestle, so check that out. Otherwise, you'll see what we got here in a nutshell. So first up is lacrosse. They qualified 9 wrestlers, and I believe they're going to win this tournament. It's in Providence, Rhode Island, and this is their year. No Wisconsin team has ever won it. It's always been done by the Bergs lately, Wartburg and Augsburg, and we didn't get it done in the national duels for the Eagles, but I believe they're soaring and come home from Providence, Rhode Island with that national title. Some other schools from Wisconsin that got some people there was Whitewater got 4, Stevens Point got 1, Oshkosh got 1, Carthage got 1, MSOE got 1, Eau Claire got 3, and here were some Wisconsin preps at other schools. Wartburg got 2, Dubuque got 2, Augsburg got 3, and Luther got 1. So we'll start out at the 125-pound weight class. We have 4 qualifiers here. We got Jalen Dunson. He's coming in ranked 5th, and he's a junior from the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. He's seeded 8th, and he wrestles Fisher from Loris round 1. The winner feeds into Walbert, so I think he's got a really good pass at the title. Jalen's been here before and wrestled. He hasn't All-American yet. I expect him to get that All-American status, but as you see later, Josiah Fry at this weight is really hard to beat, and he hasn't beaten any of those top-tier guys yet, but it'd be great to see him do it here for the Warhawks. Walbert's coming in ranked 11th. He's a sophomore from the Eagles. Like you said, he's going to feed in. He gets a bye round 1, and he'll get the winner of that Dunson and who does Dunson face? Fisher of Loris match. And Quinton's he's a good wrestler. He's lost to Dunson all their chances, but hey, for lacrosse for the team points, if he can get on there and mix and get an All-American status, that would help them out a lot. So look for a big day out of Quinton. You know he's well trained and he's going to come ready to go. Also ranked is Wyatt Kazarowski, and I apologize if I say that name wrong. He's an Augsburg kid. He took 3rd in the regional. He's unseeded. He wrestles Itasca round 1. And for our Wisconsin schools, we wish him the best. But if he does an All-American, then it's only better for lacrosse because they are going to probably be battling with Wartburg. In the next school, we see Augsburg with Brett Birchman, and he's coming in as a sophomore. He's a Greco guy. He's unseeded, and he's going to face TCNJ round 1. In the 133-pound weight class, we also got 4 wrestlers. Top wrestler is 3rd-ranked Dom Melinder out of Whitewater. Dom's been here before. He's All-American this year. I really think he's got all the tools to win it and get on the top of that podium, and I'd love to see Dom do that. He's in a good spot. He's seeded 4th. He wrestles Centenary round 1. Another ranked wrestler is Chance Suddeth. He's a Stoughton, Wisconsin prep. He wrestles for Augsburg now. He's ranked 15th. He got a regional title, and that's pretty good. That helped Augsburg out there. They lost to lacrosse in the regional, but they were competitive. And he's a guy that's going to be a tough out. It's only a sophomore. We're looking for him to get up on that podium. This is a fun one. Brody Toledo of Oshkosh. So this was the only guy I found with a below 500 record. And nobody really thought Brody was going through, but he made it. Oshkosh has had these Cinderella stories. They had one last year with the heavyweight Guy Ton, so it's great to see the Titans represented there. And man, the sky's the limit for Brody. So go out there, let it fly, wrestle fearlessly, and best of luck, Titan. A freshman we got from lacrosse is Wyatt Magalowski. He took 3rd place in the region to get here. He's unseeded. He has a bye round 1. And yeah, for that lacrosse team, the more points he could score, the better. If he could sneak and get that All-American status, that's big-time stuff for them. 141, we only got 1 wrestler from Wisconsin qualified, Sam Lorenz. He comes seeded 6th. He's ranked 8th, and he wrestles TCNJ round 1. Lorenz is a guy I've watched wrestle a long time. He beat my boy Jalen in the state championships his senior year. I didn't really know much who he is till then. He's very tough to score on, very good baseline skills. And yeah, Lorenz, if you're going to need to come, bring your lunch pail, drag him into deep waters to beat him and show him something special because he's seen almost anything. And yeah, looking forward to Lorenz getting that All-American status and pushing for a title down there. But there's some good competitors in there we'll discuss later that might be having something to say about that. 149, we got 5th-ranked Zach Sato out of Eau Claire. He's a senior this year. He has a 1st-round bye. And he stumbled a little bit at the region, but he's in a good place in the bracket to redeem himself. And yes, Sato should be another guy that's pushing for that title, All-American status, and to push the Eagles or the Blue Golds up to where they were at one point in the year. We got a freshman from Dubuque, Brett Bach, another Greco superstar. He took third in his region to get here, and the Wisconsin Rapids prep is going to wrestle fifth-seeded Mon round one. 157, we got some good wrestlers here. Tyler Gable's coming in, seated fourth from lacrosse. He's a senior. He was a runner-up here last year. Tyler's got the skills to beat everybody. He needs to put together those good matches in a row. You know he did to make the finals. And yeah, we just want to see Tyler wrestle his best, and I believe he will win that national title to help the Eagles soar to their national title. He's a McGuanago kid, and yeah, we're all rooting for Tyler. Great stuff. This is a fun story. Zarin Anderson coming in out of Carthage. So Zarin had to get some big wins. He took out the fifth-ranked, another Wisconsinite, Carson Otis, in the semifinals, an upset. And this, I think, is this Carthage's first wrestler to qualify for the Nationals. So congratulations for that. And yeah, we didn't expect Zarin to be here, so who knows what he's going to get. It'd be awesome to see them extend on that record-breaking year and get him to that All-American status. And I mean, why not? Wisconsin boys, here we go. And he's a Texas prep, but he's wrestling in the great state of Wisconsin now. 165 might be our best group of people altogether from Wisconsin. We got second-rate Cooper Willis of Augsburg, and he's coming in here. What is he rank? He's seeded third. He has a bye round one. He lost in the finals of the regional to our next wrestler. We'll get Tanner Gerber, who's coming in ranked third from University of Wisconsin lacrosse as a junior. He won the outstanding wrestler performance at that regional for being able to get past Cooper Willis, who's another Wisconsin prep. So we're looking forward. Hopefully they don't have to match up too soon. I did see, I think they're on the same side of the bracket. Or no, they're not, because, or yeah, they are, because Tanner is seeded second. And he's got one loss on the year, and he wrestles Stevens Tech round one. He's a D1 transfer, and every time he's been on the mat, I've heard great things about him, and he's my pick to win it at this weight. We also got Braden Peak coming in, regional champ from Whitewater, ranked 9th. He is seeded 7th. He wrestles Itasca round one. He's a great kid. Love watching him wrestle. Even better person off the mat, so I'm rooting for Braden. He's got all the tools to win it. Now I just want to see if he can put together all those matches in a row to get it done. We know he could beat people in a one-off, and I'd love to see him have a good tournament and get that next Warhawk down there to go right next to Coach Shin. Another team at one qualifier. Congratulations for Josh Hess, UW Stevens Point senior. It's his first time getting here. He took third in the region to get here. He faces top-seeded number 1 Lackman round one. And yeah, we're just looking for Josh to wrestle, let it free, and see if he can get up on that podium as well for those Wisconsin boys. The best wrestler in the tournament starts at our 174-pound preview. It's Jared Stricker, a senior from Eau Claire. Jared has won this tournament last year. He won the regional for the third time. He's a hybrid Wisconsin kid who has a bye, and it's just been a pleasure to watch Jared wrestle. He's had some closer matches, but they're usually in the bonus point pinning territory. Very lanky guy, so he knows how to pin from a variety of positions, hard to score on, knows how to score, and just been a great leader to bring that Eau Claire team to where they need to be and set the bar for them. And we want to see him go out on top with another national title. We also have Eddie Symes, 8th-ranked UW lacrosse sophomore. He's an Amory prep. He took third in the region, and he's got some stuff to push for the All-American status as well. And he was one spot away from qualification last year, so hopefully I left a little taste in his mouth, and he comes out guns a-blazing, and maybe, he can make the finals and see our boy Stricker up there. 184 pounds, we start off with Marcus Orlandoni, 3rd-ranked UW lacrosse senior. And Marcus has been here before. He's seeded 5th. He has a bye round one. I expect him to be on the podium. I got him pegged in as a runner-up, and I think that he's got a real good shot to win and be a big part of that Eagles national title. Gavin Kale, sophomore from UW Whitewater. He had an up-and-down year, but he's a kid I've been a fan of for a long time. He's a grinder. Every time he touches that line, he's going to bring the heat. He's going to make you earn it. He could wrestle with the best of them. Now he's showing he could beat them, and I think that'll be a big breakthrough for him to get on the podium and then push to be winning in these next couple years. Another fun story, Milwaukee in the house, West Atlas, a West Stallion. We got Gavin Graham, the MSOE junior. So Gavin was not predicted to get here. We're super excited to have him. We got back-to-back Gavins in the preview, and it's great to see Milwaukee represented on Rhode Island. It's great to see Gavin represented, and he's going to be wrestling four-seeded Jared Voss first round. I just hope he comes out and brings the heat and represents Milwaukee well. 197 pounds, we got Ben Kosinski. He was a regional champion, fourth-ranked UW lacrosse senior. He's an Oak Creek boy, so I watched Ben for a long time. He's got the skills to beat everybody, Fargo champion. He's got to deal with Masoma in the weight class, but on his best day, then he's almost unbeatable. But he has, gotten up big and gotten pinned and things like that, so making sure Ben stays focused on his game, mistake-free, finishing clean will be the keys for him. He should definitely All-American. I'd hope he walks away with that bracket board. We also got Ian Pepple, a sophomore out of UW Eau Claire. He's a fun kid to watch wrestle, funky, pins in a variety of positions. He actually has a pin over Kaczynski from earlier in the year, and he got third in his region. He's unseeded, and he has an unseeded guy from Messiah round one, so we're looking for him to push and get some more points for the Blue Golds on that year, get some wins here, and maybe get into that All-American status if he can string a couple matches together. So I think we got two great heavyweights from Wisconsin. First up, we have a transfer from Iowa Lakes to Wartburg, Mitchell Williamson. He's a junior. He was a champion of the junior college level, so it's his first time in D3. He is, unseeded, and he faces Alvernia round one. So I think he's a landmine. He's a fun kid to watch, and I'm excited to see how that JUCO level translates up to that Division III level and where he can get on that podium, maybe push to get to the top. And we also got the boy, Michael Douglas, lacrosse senior, top rated in the country, runner-up last year. He's going to win it this year. It's a tough matchup feeding into him with Robbie Bates, but he's going to have a big support system. And he's just a great kid to watch wrestle. He might be in some close matches, but he knows how to win them. And I got faith that he will win it and bring home the title for the Lacrosse Eagles. I got some best not to qualify. There's some guys my heart went out to that just had fun watching wrestle, had some big wins over the year, but just didn't quite make it through the regional for various reasons. Izzy Ballsinger, Eau Claire. Niall Schoenfelder, Eau Claire. Josh Churba, Lacrosse. Carson Otis, Augsburg. Charlie Stoll, Augsburg. Nathan Fuller, Wartburg. Matt Rogie, Wartburg. Evan Onstad, Whitewater. Luke Swan, Whitewater. And Jalen Connor, Whitewater. Jalen's been a privilege watching your matches throughout all the years. I'll never be able to go back and get that regional time back, but wherever you compete and whatever you do, kid, I will be there, and you got my word. So predictions. We're going to go gold, silver, bronze, dark horse. We'll go rapid fire. 25, I got Josiah Fry. Silver, Christian Guzman. Bronze, Zach Beckner. Dark horse, Jalen Dunson. 33, gold's going to be Dominic Malander. Silver, Peyton Ellis. Bronze, Chase Randall. Dark horse, Chance Suddeth. 40 run, we got Jacob Reed as the champ. Pierre Baldwin, runner-up. Josh Wilson in third. And Bradley Rosen is our dark horse. 49, Angelo Centroni for the champ. Matt Randolph, runner-up. Hayden Brown with the bronze. And Zach Sato for the dark horse. 57, we got Petrella with Baldwin Wallace. Gable, University of Wisconsin Lacrosse. Cooper Pontanello with bronze. And Renzo Augusto, dark horse. I'm going to make it through, y'all. It's getting late in the night, but I'm going to rock it. 65 is going to be won by Tanner Gerber. Silver is Cooper Willis. Bronze is Matt Lackman. And dark horse is Braden Pete. Gold, we got Jared Stricker of 174. Silver, Nathan Lackman. Bronze, Zeb Janita. And dark horse, Dejan Glaster. 84, the winner is Casey Ross. Silver, Marcus Orlandoni. Bronze, Jack Ryan. Dark horse, Kevin Kale. 97, gold, Masoma and Dean. Silver, Ben Kaczynski. Bronze, Parker Venz. Dark horse, Charles Bazak. And for the heavy Chevys, we got Michael Douglas winning it all. Rayshawn Dixon with the runner-up. Michael Williamson in bronze. And we got the dark horse, Robbie Bates. So thank you all for listening or watching this far. I hope you have some fun. I hope you tune in the tournament. I hope all our Wisconsin boys do well. And, yeah, thank you for watching. It's peace and much love to you.